I hope you are right today, and thank you for joining. So my name is Audrey Limiri. I am a consultant, business intelligence consultant, and I'm helping companies to drive business efficiency, to improve their businesses and increase their profits using the power of data and modern technology. So today, I will show you in 7 steps how you can drive business efficiency and improve your bottom line. So give direction to your business and increase your profits. All right. All right. So why are you here today? You may not know your numbers. You're feeling like you're wasting time and you're losing money. You cannot identify the business issues you're having. Not sure which direction to take your business. You don't have any strategy in place, any goals in place. You don't know how well your business performs, or even the financial health of your business, or you have no or few visibility over your business. All right? So my mission today is to make sure that you can feel better about managing your business and take you from that state of mind to this one. So giving you the tool and equip you so you can know how to measure your business performance and know your numbers so you can make improvements. Why? Because my vision is that in order to drive efficiency, in order to improve your business, in order to make more money, you need to measure your business performance. It is essential if you want to improve your business. Because Peter Drucker said, if you can measure, you can improve. All right? So I believe that a lot of companies and a lot of entrepreneurs use intuition and instinct in order to manage their businesses. However, I think there is a third eye that is missing in that equation, is insights. All right? So business insights, a combination of facts, data and or analysis of data that induces meaning and furthers understanding of a situation or issue, that has a potential of benefiting the business or redirecting the thinking about that situation or issue, which then is in turn has a potential of benefiting the business. Okay? So what I believe that the combination of those 3 factors, intuition, instinct, and insights, will drive smarter decision making and business improvement. All right? So driving business efficiency. So I have designed a blueprint in order to help businesses and entrepreneurs turning their data into money. All right? You are collecting as a business a lot of data, facts, numbers, information on a daily basis. But what are you doing with those data? Are you actually using the value of your data to get the insight that you need to drive your business, to manage your business, and to make better decisions? So I designed that blueprint to turn data into money. So this blueprint is comprises of 6 main phases. So the first phase, list. So we're going to go through that step further in a bit. Integrate, so integration of data. Integrate your data, collecting your data, blending. M for manage, so managing your data, make sure everything is organized and ready when you need it, so you can make analysis and further transformation. Engage with your data, Make sure you understand your data. You can actually identify any trends, any main numbers that you need to in order to understand your data, in order to make decisions. So engage your data, make the calculation necessary. R for reports. So reporting is very important because visualization is really a powerful tool in order for you to get more visibility over your business performance. So reporting. And Y for yield. This is the part where you yield the results, where you reaping the benefits of measuring your business performance and following and tracking how you're doing. So yielding the financial results. Okay? So 6 steps. So today, we are going through this process, all right? So 7 steps. The first step, set goals and define strategy. Determine questions to be answered. List key performance indicators. Measure and track business performance. Identify insight to answer questions. Take required actions and monitor improvement. So the first 3 steps are actually part of the L phase that we seen previously in the list phase, okay, of a blueprint. So the first 3 steps are part of the L phase, and the other 4 steps are part of the rest of the blueprint. It's a mixture. So the first 3 steps, so the list phase, the L phase, consists basically of listing your goals, listing your strategy, listing your questions, and listing your key performance indicators. So this is the first step, right? So once you list your key performance indicators and you implement those and measure your business performance, you get insights that will allow you to answer questions, okay? That will allow you as well to validate and refine your initial strategy and take actions, and leading to business improvements. You will have to monitor that business improvements, so monitor your improvements in order to achieve your goals and achieve success. Yes, Gail. Oh, and so what question? We need to set up some questions in order to get the insight that you require to make better decisions. So I will cover that in a bit. So I will go through each of the 7 steps, and hopefully that will make more sense. Perfect. Okay, great. So now the first step, set goals and define strategy. So you need to set goals for your business, all right? The goals that you define need to be SMART. So SMART, S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for realistic, and T for timely. Okay, so your goals need to be SMART. Once you define your goals, you need to define a strategy, so a direction that will allow you to achieve your goal. Okay, you need to define a strategy. So I'll give you an example. Let's say as a goal, you want to increase your profits for product ABC by X%. All right, which strategy you will adopt in order to do this? For example, you can target the customers who are more likely to buy in order to increase your sales. So it could be marketing and sales strategy. Or you could also expand your market and export product ABC outside of UK, for example. Okay, so distribution strategy. So you can have a set of goals, and you need to define the strategy that will allow you to achieve those goals. Okay? So remember that setting your goals and defining your strategies are very important in order to guide you toward success and guide you toward business improvements and increasing your profits. Determine questions to be answered. So once you set your goals and define your strategies, this is where your intuition and your instincts come in handy. Why? Because you know your business better than anyone else. So you know if there is a problem to be solved. If you're losing money, you might feel or know that such product doesn't sell very well. Okay? So you need to use your intuition and instinct to set and list some questions that will allow you to get the insight that you need. So you need to think about what you want to identify. So the big picture, for example, what you want to see, the big picture of a business, the direction of a business, the financial health of a business. If you have a particular business issue that you want to address, such as losing sales or having a low customer service level, or a couple of pain points, bad customer service, for example, or losing sales as well, or no marketing strategy, or no management of your data. Okay? So you need to raise the questions that will help you to get the actionable insight that you need to drive improvements. So remember that to obtain the right answers, you need to ask the right questions. So it's very important to nail the first part in order to get to the place that you want, in order to get the right insight, not any insight, but the right insight that will guide you to achieve your goals. So now list KPIs. So what is a KPI? A KPI, a key performance indicator, is a measurable value that demonstrates how effectively a company is achieving key business objectives. Measure your performance against key business objectives. All right? So there are two categories of KPIs. You have leading indicators and the lagging indicators. Okay? So what is the difference between both? The leading indicators are like inputs and measure the activities that are necessary to achieve your goals. And the lagging indicators are like outputs and they measure the actual results. Okay? So you can think of it like this. Leading, you can think of it as the actions, measuring the actions. And lagging, you can think of it as measuring the actual results. I give you here a list of key performance indicators, a list of sales performance indicators. So here you've got a couple of sales lagging indicators. So the one focusing on the actual results. So you can have total sales volume, the margin sold, discount given, revenue from new client, acquisition costs, etc. Okay? And a couple of examples of sales leading indicators. So the sales meeting or calls, measuring the opportunities added, measuring the evolution of client relationship. So measuring all the actions leading to achieving your goals, basically, leading to the final results. Okay? So remember that you need to choose carefully your KPIs in accordance to your goals. You have to make sure that your KPIs correspond to the question you listed to get the answer that you need and correspond to your goals to make sure that you keep on track. You can monitor your how far you are from your goals or how close you are from your goals. So now measure and track business performance. So this is the part where you have to play with your data, use the data that you have and you collect on a daily basis. You need to integrate your data. What I mean by integrate is collecting your data and put it all together. Okay? Blend your data so you can actually retrieve it later to do your analysis. Okay? You need to manage your data So you need to have your data organized and ready, okay, clean, ready to be analyzed, to be transformed, so you can make your analysis. You need to engage with your data, so understand your data and become familiar with it. You need to be able to identify the trends and the relationships. So just become familiar with it and play with it, basically. And you need to implement your KPIs. So this is where you need to identify the formulas for your KPIs. So after listing your KPIs, you need to know the formulas for it, the calculations, and implement those KPIs. So you need to identify the necessary data to transform and make the required calculations. Okay, so you also need to report your data. So make your data clear and visible in a different format. So you need to create reports and or dashboards and integrate your listed key performance indicators in the chosen format, basically. So the difference between reports and dashboards, so reports are more static data, so data that are static, just like the first picture here, okay? You can see an example of reports. And the dashboards are more likely to be dynamic compared to the report. Just like here, you got a tablet, and you can see that the gentleman here touched the screen, and when he touched the screen, the dashboard will be updated in accordance with what he chose, basically. All right? So reports and dashboard. So you need to use the power of visualization, so graph, bar chart, pie chart, etc., and make it as easy as possible so you can identify the insight that you need and answer the question that you said previously. Okay? So you have to run your reports or dashboard periodically. You can choose which frequency. So it could be daily, it could be weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, annual. It could even be a live stream, basically plug into your dashboard. Okay? So identify insights to answer your questions. Once you set your report in your dashboard, you need to engage with your insights, understand the story. So let your insights tell the story of your business and basically describe your business. Your report and dashboard should bring visibility and clarity and describe your business performance. All right? Your insight should answer your questions and indicate if you are on the right track to achieve your goals. All right? So you need to make sure that you highlight and you keep track of your insight, of your findings. So step 6, take required actions. Well, this is what I call the yes filter. You need to make sure that each indicator, so each KPI, reply to your set questions, all right? So it can actually give you and indicate insight that allow you to answer your questions and see if you are on track to achieve your goal, all right? So to see if you have a right strategy. So if your KPIs answer your questions, you have implemented the right metrics. Otherwise, if you feel that something is a bit off, you can actually tweak and refine your KPIs. Are you on track to achieve your goals? If you feel that you're on track, great. If you're getting closer, if you see that your profit is improving, your numbers are improving, that's great stuff. You need to keep going like that. If you're not, you're noticing an event, a trend that is going against your goal, you're noticing something is off, you may want to adjust your strategy in order to get you back on track to achieve your goals. All right. So if you have identified an issue, you need to act upon that insight to resolve the problem and implement the solution. You need to use your insight to make smart and informed decisions to influence your business performance and make sure that you guide it toward the right direction and achieve your goals. Okay? So use your insights to make required actions that will allow you to get closer to your goals. Yes, Martina? A question? How much data you need. So it's depending on what you want to represent, what you want to visualize and see. It's really depending of what you want to see, basically. No data is too small, no data is too big, I think. As long as you have a big chunk of data and you feel that it can be summarized and you can make calculation out of it and it can be represented a bit better, that's enough data to work with, I think. Does that answer your question? Okay, great, awesome. So the last step is about monitoring your improvements. So by taking action based on the insight that you collected, that you have raised, your business will then become more efficient, okay? You will drive business efficiency. That will actually move you closer to achieving your goals, okay? So you need to keep monitoring your improvement and make sure that you are on the right track. Okay, so keep focus on the trends and make sure you are getting closer to your goals. Okay, and yield the results. So obviously, the more you improve your business performance, the more you will get financial result, financial benefit. All right, so driving efficiency will help your business get in better financial shape. So improve your financial health. Okay, and improve your bottom line. So those are the 7 steps, basically, that you need to implement in order to drive business efficiency and increase your profit.